this is Morganicky. In the UK, we have various chains of shops that we often refer to as pound shops or bargain shops, because usually the things in them cost either £1 or are relatively cheaper than they would be if you bought them elsewhere. For some reason, it's only these shops, and I couldn't tell you why, that sell American things. American imports, shall we say. And I've bought a few things to try, because why not? So these places sell things like marshmallow fluff and Twinkies and all that sort of thing. But I thought I'll get some things that I've never had before. And I'm going to have to contradict myself because I have had these before. Lucky Charms in a little pot. And you can tell if something's American and it's been imported because it'll have one of these stickers on it. And it'll say who imported it and so on and so forth. As opposed to the American nutrition facts. I don't know why we need our own nutrition facts. What's wrong with theirs? Have we got a different sort of daily amount? I couldn't even begin to tell you. But there's 19 grams of whole grain per serving, distributed by General Mills in Minneapolis. Don't know where that is. And we've got a leprechaun on the front. Frosted toasted oat cereal with marshmallows. I have had these before and they were okay. But also with the Lucky Charms, they had this Lucky Charms treat bar, which kind of reminds me of Rice Krispie Squares. So it's like cereal and marshmallow mangled together in a bar. So we can try these together and see what they're like, shall we? Artificially sweetened frosted toasted oat cereal bar with marshmallows. Fair enough, I can deal with that. So, let's open this and put some milk in this. Right, Lucky Charms. Milk. Spoon. If you've never seen Lucky Charms before, that's what they look like. And they are gluten-free. Fair enough. Majority of cereals aren't gluten-free, are they? What I like about this carton is you don't have to dirty your bowl. You can just pour milk into it. Which is a godsend for people like me that don't like to wash up. I'm actually going to leave these a minute and let the milk soak in, because I like me some soggy cereal. So they can sit there for a moment. You keep your mitts off them. Jet, who's watching. He stood under the tripod. But while we're waiting, we'll have a go at the Lucky Charms Treats Bar. This is something I have never had. Oh, it's very gooey. It's stuck to the wrapper. So that's the front, that's the back. It's quite sticky, gooey. Smells wicked. They're really, really good, but at the same time, I sort of expected them to be better. Am I just, I can't be pleased? Is that my problem? Because I know how nice the cereal is. This bar is good, but it's not as good if you've tasted the cereal, if that makes sense. Still going to finish it though, because it's well nice. Are we moist enough? Yeah, I think we are. Right, let's have a go of these. Should I say another go of these, because I have had them before, but I haven't had them for months. Certainly haven't had any this year, excluding that bar I just ate, of course. I like them, I really like them. But here's a question. I can't bite the marshmallows because it makes my teeth go on edge, just like when I bite into them. So I have to suck them. Please tell me I'm not the only one. If you suck your marshmallows, I demand to know. So yeah, I don't actually crunch Lucky Charms, I just sit and suck them. Basically. Also in the bargain shops, I found these. Chocolate covered pretzels. Shock horror, you can't buy chocolate covered pretzels in the UK. Right, I need to correct myself. You used to be able to, in the 90s. You used to be able to buy flips. And flips were also in the American section, but I thought I shan't buy those because I've had those. I had those as a kid. Me and my dad used to really like them. We liked the white chocolate ones the best, and they did sell white chocolate ones, and they sold individually packaged ones that was like a massive pretzel. But I thought I'll buy these ones instead to see if they're any different. So, chocolate flavour coated pretzels. And they're by Toad Ally Snacks. And they're totally awesome. Yeah, that's America in a nutshell, isn't it? Imported and distributed in the UK by Innovative Bites. As you do. And these are... where are these from in America? God knows. They're just made in USA. Let's crack these open and see what they're like. Okay. Choczels, chocolate coated pretzels. Just noticed this is recording mirrored. However, if you're watching this and you can't actually read it, disregard the preceding, because I may have fixed it, so yeah, ignore me. Chocolate pretzels. They smell really fake. They don't actually smell like chocolate. They taste like that stuff that's like chocolate flavoured, but it's not actually chocolate. It's like some weird candy with a vague cocoa flavour. That's what I'm going to assume these are. Oh yes. They're very good, but they still don't compare to the ones I had as a kid that were white. I may have some of those upstairs in the box. And I haven't had them since like 1996, when they used to sell them here. These are really addictive. But they don't have MSG in them, so I'm not blaming that. But I am right in assuming it's not chocolate. Chocolate flavoured coated pretzels, and there's no sort of hint. No, there is cocoa, but it's like the 5th last ingredient. So they are just chocolate flavoured. And they also have canola oil in them, which, if you don't know, canola oil is what Americans call rapeseed oil. I don't know why they feel the need to change the name of it. Why? Because it's called rapeseed. Ugh. It's a fucking oil. It's not going to jump up out of your pretzels and shag you up the ass. Canola oil, indeed. And finally, something that's been readily available in the bargain shops for quite a while, Mike and Ike's. And they've had the ones that have been various flavours, and then they've had like a tropical mix. But when I saw one that was all red flavours, I couldn't resist. Because as everyone knows, the reds in any sweets are always the best. But Mike and Ike are sort of screwing it up by having fucking watermelon in there. And watermelon is vile. So, strawberry, raspberry, watermelon for some reason. Fruit punch and cherry. I reckon fruit punch will be nice. Cherry will be amazing. Strawberry and raspberry will be fine. Watermelon will be bloody vile. And they're naturally and artificially flavoured. Oh, okay. The watermelon ones are pink. They'll be easy to avoid then, won't they? Red Rageous, express your fruit flavour. And the second ingredient is corn syrup. Ooh, look at all those artificial colours. Lovely. Let's get some artificial colours down your gob then. Red Rages. And once again, my expectations may be set a little bit too high for these because they're all red. and I like red flavoured things. And they're American, and I like American red flavoured things. So maybe I'm set a little bit high. Maybe I'm being overly critical before I've actually eaten them. Ooh, they're not how I thought. Yeah, it says they're chewy, right? There they are. I expected them to be hard, like licorice torpedoes. I expected them to have that sort of shine on the outside, which is made of beetles. Fair enough. But they're actually not. They're like gooey, like weird jelly beans. Now I have to figure out which flavours are what. I'll pass them out on table. You know what? I still can't friggin' tell. Right, we'll try this one that's really dark. Oh my god, they're really soft. Go straight through them. They're like someone scooped the inside of a jelly bean out and moulded it into a jelly bean. It's like a jelly bean minus the shell of a jelly bean. If that makes sense. And I think that's raspberry. Could be cherry. I can't tell. Yeah, that was raspberry. This is cherry. Yeah, pretty good. Let's have the one that I've been dreading. Bloody watermelon. At least the watermelon ones are bright pink. You can tell them apart from the others. It's obvious which of those are watermelon. Yeah, they're a bit naff, but they're not as bad as I expected. Strawberry will probably be this one. Yep, strawberry. Oh, the strawberry's so good. I think the strawberry is actually better than the cherry. I didn't know that such a thing was possible. Never before have I had sweets where the strawberry has been better than the cherry, because the cherry is always the best. It's the superior flavour of any sort of sweets. And that must leave this one to be fruit punch. Another thing that's very American flavour. Fruit punch. What the hell is fruit punch? They're like fruit punch flavoured sweets, flavoured drinks. What is it? Even after eating it, I can't tell what it is. I'm going to have another one. I can find another one. I think this is one. But saying that, we have apple and blackcurrant flavoured things, which I think is a very British thing. Because we grow both of them, apples and blackcurrants. I don't think that's a flavour you see anywhere else. If I'm wrong, feel free to correct me. It's just like a vague, generic, undefinable fruit. What the hell is fruit punch flavour? Seriously. What is fruit punch flavour? Oh, they really make your mouth water. They're really juicy. Yeah, I'm totally going to finish this box. Even the naff watermelon ones, which aren't as naff as I expected them to be. They're still naff. But on the scale of, you know, naff to really, really naff, they're just naff.